OMG, guys, I am so excited because we have officially ushered in the beginning of the spring season, and that happens when the sun's most direct rays are right in line with the equator. Equal parts day, equal parts night, and I think what's most thrilling and positive about this is the fact that our pattern is going to be changing up big time, meaning no more wintry weather. Our futurecast through the rest of the weekend and frankly into much of this upcoming week is going to show you high pressure in control, dry conditions, and the lack of any kind of significant storms. By Thursday or Friday, we'll throw in a chance of some rain, but that's just about it. Temperatures generally much colder to the north, 30s over New England, 50s settling in over New Jersey and the mid-Atlantic, 60s to the south and west, and I think that kind of weather starts to settle in by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that encompasses the entire eastern third of the country. You'll see something to get excited about on your 7-day forecast, up near 70 by the end of the week. For Jersey Matters, I'm meteorologist Nor'easter Nick.
Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. Rutgers basketball has a proud tradition, and it continues this year. Rutgers has been invited to the NCAA Tournament, and as Jersey Matters' Phil Andrews tells us, it's been a long time coming. Phil.
Well, behind me is the Rutgers Athletic Center, or as folks in these parts call it, the RAC. And in that building last year, the men's basketball team set a new record with 18 home wins and finished with a record good enough to get them into the NCAA tournament. But because of COVID-19, well, there was no tournament. So this year's men's team picking up right where they left off.
Yeah, I feel like last year is always going to hurt a little bit, no matter what, honestly. But I'm definitely happy that the guys who are here we get a second chance at it and get to make up for it in a sense. But I feel like last year will always sting, no matter what. I feel like that team was really special. And, those seniors that were a part of that, didn't get a chance to feel what we're feeling right now.
And Geo Baker and his Rutgers teammates were sitting in a suite at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway when they heard their name announced on Selection Sunday.
Rutgers, the Scarlet Knights, back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since '91.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous in the beginning, just like waiting, and then finally to hear our name is just like a bliss feeling. Like everybody jumped up and we're all cheering, and like even after, even just like sitting there realizing like you're gonna play in March Madness is just like unbelievable.
This is definitely a dream come true for me, all of my teammates. Whatever thought when I came here to go to the NCAA tournament. I came here to win, and we're doing just that. The next step to that is having consistent, established success. But in the room, the emotion was unbelievable.
And if the name Ron Harper Jr. sounds familiar, it's not only because he's a homegrown Jersey player who starred at Don Bosco Prep, but is also the son of former NBA star Ron Harper, who won 3 NBA titles with the Chicago Bulls in the mid-'90s. And speaking of the 90s, that was actually the last time that Rutgers made the NCAA tournament. 1991 to be exact, when their current head coach, Steve Pikiell, was a standout guard for legendary coach Jim Calhoun at UConn.
Our guys are excited to be in the tournament for the first time, 30 years, a chance to play for a national championship. We got a great group of guys too that worked very hard, but I'm really excited for Rutgers Nation and students. It's just a great honor. It's an unbelievable opportunity.
Well, I think the fans, they've been waiting on this for a long time. So everybody in Jersey is going crazy right now. Social media going crazy, everybody in Jersey is just loving it.
And speaking of social media, Rutgers alum Raj Goomer showed his excitement by posting this on his Twitter page.
Yeah, so it's called a dhol, D-H-O-L, and it's a North Indian drum that has been a part of our culture for hundreds of years. It has a treble side as well as a bass side, and it's usually used for basically that, for celebrations, for traditional music, for traditional dancing. The traditional dancing, of course, is Bhangra.
By the way, I would certainly be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that the women's basketball team, coached by C. Vivian Stringer, also made the NCAA tournament this season. Their 21st appearance in the last 30 years. They'll play Monday against Brigham Young University. At Rutgers University, For Jersey Matters, I'm Phil Andrews.
Thank you, Phil. My commentary is next.